Doritos doubled down on wokeness and partnered with Samantha Hudson, a non-binary transgender girl, to be their brand ambassador in Spain. I mean, Doritos, as if they didn't get the message with Bud Light. They were like, no, we're going to try it too. All right? So the new partnership with Doritos was announced through a 50-second video. We're not going to play the whole thing because a lot of us don't speak Spanish, called Crunch Talks. Kelly, if you may, can you play the clip and show this person?
No soy nada de eso. O sea,
Eres
falta.
perfecta.
No soy
Eres
perfecta.
perfecta.
Estoy súper orgullosa de mí, de ser totalmente quien yo soy y no oprimirme por nada del mundo.
¿Te pasa mucho que te toman por el pito del sereno?
Siempre. He estado en clases, he estado en charlas y a mis profesores directamente ni me han escuchado. Me han dicho directamente que no me metan física porque es una carrera muy difícil y hay muchos tíos.
¿Te has enfrentado como a más descalificaciones en las redes sociales que en tu día a día?
Sí.
Es que yo creo que
Claro,
la gente
la
en
cara.
persona...
First of all,
Te van a
I don't know
decir
about
que
you
no.
guys. That makes me want to buy Doritos, first and foremost. Like right now, Dorito hungry. I don't know what was up with her hair. Orange, probably has Cheeto dust.
If crusty Dorito cheese fingers were a person, it would be.
That would be it, bro. That. By the way, and you guys, did you even read about this? Do you know about this story? Do you know about this story?
This makes me angry in 3 levels.
Okay. Like this person makes Dylan Mulvaney look like a Girl Scout. Okay, so Hudson, who is a proud Marxist, has openly mocked victims of child rape, has admitted to being a pedophile, and is an advocate for annihilating, completely destroying, and abolishing the traditional family. Kelly, can you please play that clip for me, please? Go ahead.
Yo abogo por aniquilar y destruir por completamente, abolir la familia tradicional nuclear monógama. No es que vaya a darle una paliza a mis padres, ni mucho menos, pero creo que ya está bien de tener un canon estandarizado.
Like, okay, by the way, I'm for everybody living their truth and doing what they want to do. What an ugly person. Like, just in general, by the way, just literally openly mocks child rape, admitted to being a pedophile. Dude, like, in just 2 days after this, Doritos fired this human being, claiming they were unaware that Hudson sexually was talking about sexually assaulting kids. And by the way, apparently nobody on Doritos' marketing team did any research about this demon. Go ahead.
Could we throw those tweets up?
Oh yeah, you want to see them?
Yeah.
And by the way, because Doritos is no longer working with Hudson after tweets surfaced of the transgender saying some disgusting shit. Kelly, can you put these up? I'm gonna read them, guys. This is translated from Spanish to English, but you guys will get the gist. I want to do hooligan things like putting a 12-year-old girl in the, you know what? I hate women who are victims of rape, who turn to self-help centers to overcome their trauma. What heavy whores. And this one's the kicker. I don't even know what the hell this person's talking about, which is a demon. Look at the photo on the top if you need any more proof. I just passed my little cousin's tongue through the blank, and she smiled at me. The little ones, too. They deserve pleasure. Okay, let me...
And bear in mind, those are tweets. Those are not, like, archived Reddit posts or some obscure social media platform.
No.
Very publicly out there.
Very public, Connor.
It just really goes to show with these transgender influencers, if you look into their background even a little bit, it's right there to see.
Yeah.
Why is it that almost every time you do this with one of these people, it's pro-pedophilia, sexual violence against women,
Abolish the family.
abolish the family. Like they are unhinged and very public about it. So Doritos can't pretend like, oh, we didn't know.
No, they're pretending. You know why they're doing it?
read their
Because
social
they got
media?
caught. Let me explain something to you.
Exactly.
There's a different tune that gets played when you get caught, and it's like, hey, we had no idea. Let me explain something to you. You don't Doritos, PepsiCo, I think is under Pepsi. Yeah. You don't make a decision like that, Alicia. You don't pull the corner like, okay, we're going with this person, dude. I was in Hollywood. For me to get on a certain show, they hit me up and they're like, you better go to your Facebook and delete this, this, and this. This is me. I was nobody. If they're doing that research on me, you're representing Doritos is a household name. Like, even if Doritos right now was like, guys, we put poison in this shit, I'm still eating it. Yeah. We have Doritos in here, which I'm throwing them all away now because I'm anti that. But what do you think, Alicia? When you see something like that, that type of person, that image, what do you think about it? And what are Doritos trying to say?
I don't know what message Doritos is trying to send or why they think that will want us to buy or eat Doritos.
Yeah.
I don't get it. And I don't know why they didn't do any market research or any background check on this person while they're going to put them out.
Yeah,
like
just
that.
look
Yeah.
at them. Did you see the close-up? Like
It was
the
scary.
teeth, the
It
face.
was terrifying.
That is a scary individual, and nothing about that makes me go, you know what?
I really want a bag of Doritos.
I was gonna get some Funyuns, but that person changed my mind.
Yeah.
Rebecca, you look like you're gonna have a heart attack.
Because you, out of all people, could understand what he was saying in the
know.
video.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
This made me angry. This made me angry in 3 levels.
Go ahead.
Okay. First, surface level anger.
Yeah.
I used to be in the advertising industry. I'm glad I left.
Yeah.
Because this is lazy. No research on the guy that they're about to sponsor. Then if you actually hear what they're saying, it's the same bullshit. It's like, oh, I'm so oppressed, like I'm gonna study physics, but whatever. You know, like nobody cares about the conversation. That's the first level of anger.
Yeah.
It's lazy, low research, and having a pedophile, you know, on a commercial. That's not acceptable.
That's our ambassador.
Second level of anger, Spanish women.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna get canceled again.
Yeah.
I picked up with Norwegian last time,
Yeah.
and now Spanish woman.
Yeah.
They're uglier than the rest of women in Europe. I'm sorry to say this. So she's molded her woman image towards Spanish women. It's a disaster. It's a disaster.
So you're saying, wait, so you're saying Spanish women aren't hot?
No, not at all.
Really?
Not at all.
So out of all the Latin world, because Brazilian women, listen,
beautiful.
amazing body, I disagree.
Listen.
Amazing bodies, big
Yeah,
butts,
yeah,
but
yeah.
their faces.
No, but you go to Argentina, they're all beautiful. They're all
Okay, well, I mean,
you
that's-
go to Colombia, we perfected the formula.
Colombia
like,
is
you know.
beautiful, but
Yeah.
hold on a second. But this is we have to get serious. You think Brazilian women are more beautiful in the face than Spanish women?
No, it's not that they're ugly, like genetically.
Yeah.
The way the Spanish women in general carry themselves is, I don't know, it's very off-putting. Like, they're very, like, their mannerism is very manly, and I don't know, I don't like
So
it. I don't like the way they're dressed, I don't like the way they talk, I don't like Spanish
So
women. I'm sorry.
who's the not to take, because I want you to stay on the topic. Who's the girl that was in Blow, the wife?
Yes,
What's her name?
but she's been Americanized.
She's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I can see what you're talking
She's
about.
kind of
What was her
annoying.
name? The Spanish girl? Kelly, you ever watched that movie? Vanilla Sky, she was in it. Penelope Cruz. Penelope Cruz.
Yeah, she's been cleansed for the American public taste.
She's been cleansed.
But if you go to Spain and you see women in general, I mean, they're terrible.
What
okay?
the heck? I've never heard that.
I'm gonna take you to Spain and you see what I
Dude,
mean.
that's it. I want everybody out there to know. I'm going to Spain with him and I'm recording everything. Spanish women are
To verify
gorgeous.
this.
I'm now being dead serious. This
All
is
right,
what
third
makes-
level.
Third level.
She's like, come on.
Third level. It's the historical embarrassment.
Yeah.
Like, we Spaniards, we conquered the freaking world. We had an armada. We discovered America. We did the Crusades. We did the Reconquista.
Yeah.
Like, we were like the most hardcore, like, warmongers in the planet.
Yeah.
We did everything. America is
Yeah.
America because we discovered it.
Of course,
okay?
Christopher Columbus.
Italian.
Huh?
And actually an Italian,
Well,
but yeah.
we paid
You guys-
for it.
you guys
we
did the
paid
dirty
for
work
it.
after.
Yeah.
This guy here. Whose money
one.
was it? Whose money was it?
Well, if you ask, but hold on, but if you ask Google AI, it was a black guy. So
Fair enough.
let's just be
And
real.
I don't know if this is bannable on YouTube, but
Hannibal, I didn't even say what I wanted to say about that demon.
the level of unmanly behavior that Spain is showing the world. There was a news last week. Did you guys see it about the guy that was doing a world tour on a motorbike?
No, what happened?
Well, this guy was doing a world tour. I hate travelers as well. Like, oh my God, let's travel, world travel. Let's sleep on a tent and poop on the floor. I hate it. So this guy, they went to like 68 countries. They got to India.
Yeah.
That is, oh God.
Oh wait, is it like? I'll tell us. Is it?
Yeah.
That he was his wife got gang raped by 7
Yes.
Oh my
Indian
God,
guys
I saw
with
that.
masks.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, my Indian audience, but it's the most rapey place in the world. I've been
Is it
there.
Are they rapers?
No, it's
aggressively.
rapey.
Aggressively.
Well, they have the most people on the planet
But
are
that's
from
also-
India because they're horny.
That's also where the rape crisis all over Europe came from. All the Indian and Pakistani immigrants have moved all over Europe.
Guys,
oh
right.
snap!
There are now roving gang rapes happening all over England, Germany, basically every country that has allowed them in. it's not a knock against
Is it the
Indian
Doritos?
people.
I mean, what's
I don't know.
Humberto, as a marketing genius, what would you have done for this commercial instead?
This commercial? Women, bikinis,
Okay.
Doritos. That's it.
The American
That's it.
Super Bowl commercials for Doritos. That's
it.
That's what it needs to be.
Make it sexy, make it funny. That's what it is.
There's
Like
a
Doritos.
cartoon on the internet where it's like guys in a boardroom, they're saying, all right, what should our next campaign be? And it's like all this crazy woke stuff. And they're like, well, what about something about burgers? And they're like, burgers?
Yeah,
How
who
would this help us
the
sell
hell?
burgers?
It's like
Wow.
chips.
So
Doritos.
what is that noise, guys? Something. It's no, and nobody's even moving.
Okay, but the kicker on that story is that the guy, what?
No, just the microphone keeps going and it's driving me nuts. But go ahead.
Okay, the guy, he went online
Yeah.
to like apologize for the gang rapers. He did a video. He was like, "Oh, you shouldn't look down on India. These things that happen when you're world traveling."
That was his husband? That was
Yeah,
her husband?
With the wife in the video.
With the
all
wife in
beat
the
up.
video, what are you doing? So,
She
right
had-
now,
Yeah.
okay, Spain is done. That's it.
That's.
It's done. Like, let's close the doors, close it up. It's done.
Okay. So here's my question, because Connor, we were talking about this yesterday. What is it with the transgenders and all this, like, with their obsession with the younger kids? Because it's not like we're making this up. The proof is in the pudding, and it's on Twitter. And I hate when people are like, well, I was, like with Hunter Biden, I was drunk, I was high. No. You said it. It's out there. It's documented for the rest of your life. What is it? And somebody the other day told me transgenderism leads to pedophilia. There's some relationship in there where the sexualization of these young kids, making them kids. Have you guys seen those videos, those drag queen dancing hours where they're dancing in front of the kids? The parents are bringing them up to watch.
I can explain it.
Please do, and then Connor, I want to go to all three of you.
Yeah, Shane, did you want to take that?
Yeah, I just want to cover the basics. So if you want to change the world, right, you have to change the future. The children are the future.
Yeah.
If you believe that the world needs to be changed in human nature itself, if you think human nature is somehow inherently corrupt, or at least within the capitalist system, then you need to change the root of what you think is the capitalist system. For late Marxists, they believe it is the family unit. They think the family unit inscribes capitalism upon children by teaching men to be men and go out and make money. Guess what? Making money means perpetuating capitalism. And to be a stay-at-home wife is to replicate this model indefinitely. So if you go to the children and you get them to abolish heterosexuality and gender itself, then you could potentially end the capitalist system within one generation. So attacking the children and attacking the family unit is the quickest way, they now think, to upending capitalism. It's no longer seizing the factories, it's now abolishing the family.
And there's also the other thing, I believe Dr. Gorka just brought it up. They don't reproduce. When you opt to be transgender, when you opt for a homosexual relationship, you are essentially removing yourself from the gene pool. Like, you're not able to have kids in a traditional sense. So the most straightforward way to reproduce then is to go take someone else's kids. And it also goes even deeper in that, say you're a late stage trans activist, you've had every surgery under the sun, you've permanently mutilated your body in a hideous and frankly demonic way, and you reach the end of that road and you realize it wasn't what you wanted it to be. You're now stuck with this. The only way to justify your decision is to say, oh look, there's thousands more kids just like me coming up. I'm not alone in this. There's a whole other generation. I'm the cutting edge of a movement. So then you convert them all to your movement and get another generation to be just like you.
Good point.
And what they're saying, like, it sounds crazy, but there's documentation of this. There's like books on top of books on top of books. Matter of fact, in 1977, all these degenerate French, philosophers signed a letter to get rid of age of consent. You know about this.
Oh, yeah.
Simone de Beauvoir, Michel Foucault.
Sartre, Deleuze, Guattari, Althusser,
So they all
Lacan.
got together, all these degenerates
Foucault.
that started this ideology.
I mean, that's just the French for you.
Yeah.
Well, that's just but I mean, this goes back to like Roman and Greek and all this
Yeah, but
young
what's
boys.
different is that back then, they were just doing it aimlessly. Now it's with a political intention.
Oh, got you.
Can you believe how insane? They did a public letter with their signatures.
Like, we want to get rid of age of consent so everybody can hook up with whatever age we want.
Yes.
Which leads to today them changing and people try to act like we're crazy. MAP. I said this the other day to somebody and they're like, what are you even talking about? I go, They're trying to change the word pedophile to minor attractive persons. Guys, there's a big problem that I have with the left trying to change the language to make it more acceptable. You know what I mean? Minor attractive person. What's some other ones that I wrote them down that they're trying to do?
Well, you even think about it because
Birthing person.
yeah,
Birthing person.
like pedophile is a scaled down version of it because you're like pedo, child, philo, love.
Yeah.
Like it's just someone who loves children.
Yeah.
The term they used to be were pederasts.
Yeah,
which is like an
pederasts.
actual different thing that
Yeah.
more accurately represents what it is. But they changed it, and pedophile was supposed to be the compromise.
The reason they want to change the language, by the way, is so that they get civil rights recognition. Because currently, pedophile is seen as a
crime.
mental disorder. But if they could change it to an identity, a subset of the population, that means they deserve civil rights under the Civil Rights Act. So if they can change the name into a subgroup that has a legitimate identity, then they can be given rights and potentially freed from crimes as it's their way of life.
So Shakespeare was wrong. The name of the rose matters.
It does.
It does matter. It
That's it.
does. And
Make
bro,
it
in regard to the pederasses, the pedophiles, all these people, I think we're not addressing this thing. Everybody always wants them to go to jail, and I'm actually happy that in jail the criminals actually have. Think about this: murderers in jail, guys that have burned, killed, done the R word. I don't want to say done despicable things. If they find out that you've done something to a child, they collectively put a hit out on you to end your life because they know that that's pure evil. So I think about it. And what?
No, they literally keep the pedophiles in a separate area from
from general population.
Yeah, because they will die.
Good. Well,
Which
guess
is-
what?
yeah.
Which I think. Listen.
I know.
And again, the innocence. They say it's all over the Bible about the innocence of children. I think God said, if you hurt one hair of a child, it's better for you to fall or burn or drown.
the
Be
verse
drowned at
says-
the bottom
Be
of
drowned at the
sea.
bottom of the sea with
Well,
the weight.
actually, what it says is if you cause a child to stumble, lead them into scandal, harm them, it's better to be thrown into the sea with a millstone around your neck, which is why I actually support calling them MAPS.
Why?
Millstone attached person.
Oh, snap.
Oh, nice.
I think it should be completely different. I think that there should be a law, and I'm being dead serious when it comes to them. If you are a pedophile and you're convicted, you go to court, we do the whole process, and you get found guilty, we surgically remove your penis. Hold on, you get rid of anything that's going to make you do anything harm. And if you think about it, that way we can knock out two birds with one stone. The pedophile isn't a threat to society anymore, and we donate your penis to those girls that want to have gender affirming thing. And hey, win-win. Pedophile's not a threat.
Yeah.
And you
And the
you
T's
want to
get-
be a man.
The T's get D's.
Yeah, exactly that. So
You're at the top of the donor list now.
so,
Congratulations.
so I think, they're getting a backlash. I think, there should be a boycott. If you have Doritos in your house, I would call to have them thrown away.